Well, hello, YouTubians. Pardon the glare, but these are my glasses that I can see the computer with. The other glasses have the no glare, but I can't see crap with them. Anyway, welcome to the Barbecue Trucker. This is going to be a new feature on the Barbecue Trucker. It's going to be a weekly thing. I'm planning on it being a weekly thing. And it's going to be called Kiss My Ass News. If anyone knows me, I have a saying, kiss my ass in a jovial way, not in a serious way. So anyway, we're going to do end of the week news and commentary. And that's all coming up next on the Barbecue Trucker. Well, once again, hello, YouTubians. Hope everybody's doing good on this Saturday, the 22nd of August, 2020. In times we've never gone through in our life with this pandemic and all, we're going to cover a lot of stuff. But this is news and commentary. Now, let me explain one thing. I am a Republican, but this is not going to be Republican biased news. It's not going to be Democrat biased news. It's going to be news the way it is. Because I think it's just stupid to be, you can tell a lot of these newscasters and whatnot that they are Democrats and they hate Trump and all that and all. But anyway, let's just start with that. I am a Republican. I did vote for Trump, but I don't think I'm going to this time. I'm sorry, Mr. Trump, you've dropped the ball. This country has been failed in all levels of government, all facets of it, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or whatnot, with this pandemic. You failed and failed us miserably. And Mr. Trump, you started the crap about not wearing masks and having all these get-togethers, and look how this coronavirus has exploded. You are showing piss poor leadership at this time. I haven't felt like that until this pandemic. I think that the Democrats have not given you a chance to lead, and shame on them for that. And if it was Republican-controlled Congress and a Democratic president and they were not working with the president the way these Democrats have done, I'd feel the same way. Nothing's going to get done if y'all are just going to fight each other at every level of whatever you're talking about. Like a bunch of immature freaking kids. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Anyway, let's get on with some of the news from this last week. Most of it will be from yesterday. Let's start off with the presidential race. Biden was asked if he would shut the country down if he needed to help stop this pandemic. Biden said he will do what it takes to shut down, even including a shutdown, and will follow what the top scientists recommend. Well, Mr. Trump, if you'd have done that, I think we'd have saved a lot of lives if we'd have started wearing masks and not opened everything back up right away. And we'll get to the school things because, Mr. Trump, you're wrong. You're wrong when you say, well, most kids they're not going to be affected by this coronavirus and whatnot. Well, baloney. We'll get to that in a minute. Biden also does not believe in defunding the police. Says they actually need more. And says Trump is incompetent. But what else is he going to say? Come on. And they're going to have their first interview with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. It's going to be Sunday, 8 Eastern on 2020 ABC. If y'all are interested in watching that, listen to what they say. I'll probably watch it because I want to hear what they're saying. I've got a lot of my strong Democrat friends that say they're not voting for Biden. And here I am, a Republican, saying I'm probably not going to vote for Trump. What's going to happen? We'll find out. I don't think Trump's going to get reelected, but I didn't think he would get elected in the first time. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. And another thing about that, Mr. Trump, you talk about how mail-in voting is going to be the biggest fraud and everything of an election, is going to be a laughing joke and all that, yet you voted by mail. You freaking hypocrite. It's okay for you to vote by mail, but for none of us to vote by mail? Vote by mail? Come on. Come on, Trump. You're better than this. And all these people that are making these stupid decisions, like opening the schools back up and all that, aren't they supposed to be smarter than me? Yet I've said all along it's not going to do nothing but spread the coronavirus. Y'all are supposed to be smarter than me. And apparently you're not. And that makes me want to tell you to just kiss my ass. Okay. Now then, we got a bad situation going on in California. Wildfires, a lot of them, I think the majority of them started by lightning. Well, that's God's way of saying that we need to clean up things and things need to be cleaned up. But right now, California is in a state of emergency. I need to set this where I can read it and look at you too. A state of emergency. And over 12,000 acres have been destroyed. They got over 12,000 firefighters fighting this fire. Like I say, 6 have died. This was as of Friday. All this was as of Friday evening. Over 500 structures lost. Firefighters are tapped. Don't know how we're going to help that. They're just going to have to work it through. Let a lot of them just burn out. I mean, that's what they wanted to do anyway. Okay, I don't like that like that, so we'll do it like this. Okay, let's get to coronavirus. Oh, man. The death toll now in the United States, 175,204. That was as of Friday at 6 o'clock Central Time. And they're expecting 200,000 by November. Or no, it's by October. I'm sorry. So we've got to do what we can to control this until we get a vaccine. Starting schools, yes, the kids need to be in school. I understand that. But right now, Mr. Trump, you're saying, well, the kids, it's not affecting them all. Well, they had a 6-year-old in Florida die. Find my notes here. There we go. 6-year-old in Florida died. So you can't tell me it's not affecting the kids. But what about the other people they come in contact with? People like me. I'm 58 years old. I've been smoking for over 40 years. That's my fault. I'll own that. But for the kids to get it and then bring it home to some of their more vulnerable family members, none of this makes any freaking sense. I'm telling you. Y'all almost seem to be stupid on this. You want to put building the economy back up, getting everything going, not shutting things down. Well, I'm going to tell you something. The economy is in trouble, but not that much trouble. Go to Walmart. Parking lot's full. Go to the malls. The mall, clean mall down here. Parking lot's full. People are out and spending money. And maybe that's still a little bit of part of the spread, but I'll tell you right now, we're going to talk about the schools. These college students are showing me that they're not smart enough to be in college because they get together and have these parties with hundreds of people. No masks, no social distancing. Now, Notre Dame is shutting back down. I don't know how many schools in Georgia have opened and then shut back down with over 3,000 people quarantined from just opening school. Are you that stupid? You couldn't see this coming? You don't listen to your top advisors? Oh, my God. Like I say, this is news and commentary. And like I say, I say if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. That's a joke. That's a jokingly way. If you don't like what I say, please comment. We'll discuss it. I've got no problem with constructive criticism and whatnot. And, Don't forget to hit the like button if you like it, the down button. If you hit the down button, please give me a reason why. It's just going to make me think you're one of those idiot trolls that just goes around clicking dislike to get your jollies, and you have no reason for it. If you not like it, please let me know why, and then maybe I can make it better content or whatnot. But anyway, and like I say, the kiss my ass thing, that's a joke. When I say if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass, that doesn't mean it's not open for discussion. That's just kind of a joke. I've always said, people who know me know it's a joke. So I think it's a good name too, Kiss My Ass News. But anyway, Trump still wants the schools to open, no matter how many get sick. He said that. And it's just stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay, let's see. I'm going to skip just a little bit and find out where my notes are on the. Okay, this is just local in Texas news while we're on the COVID thing. Bell County, which is Fort Hood, Belton, Temple, Killeen, big area. As of yesterday, Friday, the 21st, Bell County had 13 new cases, which the cases are dropping as far as new cases, at least in Bell County. But have also already had 33 dead that have died in Bell County from COVID. And the positivity rate, which bothers me, is 10.78, nearly 11%. That means nearly 11%, over 1 in 10 that are getting tested, have it. Okay, that doesn't sound like much. Bull crap. Because how many people can they infect? Everybody they're around. People need to start getting smart. We need to keep this contained as much as possible. And people who don't want to wear masks, you can argue with me. You can debate it with me on that, but you can also kiss my ass because it has been proven. Listen to the top scientists like Dr. Fauci or whatever his name is. Listen to them because what they're saying is freaking right. I mean, if they predict that possibly half as many people would have died if we'd have started wearing the mask and social distancing right from the start. That's not chicken feed. That's not peanuts. That's major. And for you people who don't want to wear a mask, sorry. You stay the hell away from me because you don't give a damn who you kill. I wish you could be charged for attempted murder. I really do. That's how strong I feel about it. Okay. Let's see. Back to the numbers. McLennan County, Waco. 47 new, 78 dead, 63 in the hospital. They didn't give the positivity rate. State, as of Friday, 4,651 new cases with 11,051 deaths, 258. Oh, no. Never mind. It was 258 new in McLennan County. But for the state, like I say, 4,651 new cases in one day. Over 11,000 dead. The state's positivity rate, 14.38%. And you're reopening the schools. Stupid, stupid, stupid. God almighty stupid. I can't tell you how stupid that is. And you see all these schools that are opening and now they're closing back down. Just what I predicted. Yet y'all are supposed to be smarter than me. Okay, let's get off of the coronavirus thing now. Let's see what else we got going on. Well, this is kind of related. That's not. Let me find out where I'm at here. I wrote stuff backwards. There we go. So I got to kind of go back at it. Okay, yeah, this is still the national news. Postmaster grilled by Congress. Trump's against mail-in voting, as we said earlier. The postmaster says that they can do it and they can handle it fine, and that he's had no discussions with Trump about trying to rig the election or keep it from happening and whatnot. Who knows? Who knows? They're going to say what they're going to say. Congress can meet for this, but not for a stimulus. And you know why right now Congress is not even working on the stimulus package to help this country? You know why? Because they're on frickin' vacation. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Everybody needs to think about that the next time you vote. Down there, all these people need to be replaced. If they're going to take a vacation when they need to be taking action because of a pandemic or because of whatever reason, and they're on vacation, they can all kiss my ass. I'm telling you, and that's serious. I'm not, you can argue with me, or baby, you give me one good reason why they should be on vacation with all this going on. But apparently, they're going to, this will go back to the state news. I'll get to it in a minute on the unemployment. Steve Bynum was arrested. One of Trump's, big advisors during the campaign when he was getting elected and all that, from the We Build the Wall campaign, which had over $25 million donated by over 500,000 donors. Allegedly took over $1 million for personal stuff. When he was arrested, he was on a $28 million yacht. It wasn't his. And some donors are wanting their money back, and they've set up a deal to get that. If you're a donor to that and you want your money back, I have no idea how you go about getting it, but I'm sure you can find out how. Okay, and check this out. The Golden State serial killer, or the serial Golden State killer, how they call it, named Joseph DeAngelo Jr. Older man. He probably looks older than what he is. He used to be a cop, but he is suspected, and he's confessed to over 13 murders and over 50 rapes in the 70s and 80s. He got up and apologized to his victims yesterday. So what? I mean, I would imagine that apology, although it was probably nice and heartfelt, didn't do a damn thing to make him feel better. He got life without parole, so he will die in prison. I'm sure he already knew that. Shame on him. The way I look at it is he hasn't got his punishment yet. When he dies, he will. Okay, which way do I need to go? I need to go the other way with this. I wrote down some notes. Believe it or not, I took notes, and everybody who knows me knows how I hate taking notes. Oh, and in that college scandal, that actress Lori Loughlin, who I don't even know who she is, but anyway, had paid over the fines are over $400,000. She paid over $500,000 to a college to get her kids into it and all that. She was sentenced yesterday. 2 months. 2 months sentence. Damn, I would hope if I ever got in trouble, I'd have that judge giving my punishment. 2 months? Jesus Christ. Her husband got 5 months, if that makes you feel any better. And I'm sure it don't. Well, you know something? As far as I'm concerned, the way they did was totally wrong to only get 2 months and 5 months. And a $400,000 fine, which is it's like a $5 fine to me, probably. So they can kiss my ass too. And about 8 a.m. yesterday morning, we had a refinery explosion in Corpus Christi, Texas. And we've got 4 missing, 6 injured. A vessel, apparently a barge, hit a gas line and started a big fire at a granary, export place. So anyway, we just hope and pray for those missing and their families, and that the ones that are injured can recover. Okay, let's go to a little bit of kind of local news. This is local to Central Texas. If you're not from this area and you're from Michigan or something like that, I hope you at least enjoy it. I don't know what's going on in your state, but in this state here, local news. Crawford, Texas, police chief arrested for felony tampering with evidence. His last name is Bruton. I never caught his first name, but here's what's disturbing is the felony tampering with evidence was evidence about him with sexual misconduct. The Texas Ranger that was interviewing him asked him if he had any information on his cell phone, and then I don't know what. I think I'd have just taken the cell phone right then if it was me, but apparently the guy went out to do something, and he deleted any information about misconduct and pictures, and text messages that pertain to this. So that's why he's charged with felony tampering with evidence. And as far as I know, he's bonded out. They didn't say what the bond was. Oh no, we have another Fort Hood soldier missing. Sergeant Elder Fernandez. It's an open investigation. They're doing what they can do to search, and it's an open investigation involving him of sexual misconduct. But from the way I got it, it was sexual misconduct against him, not him being a victim, not being the perpetrator, or whatever that word is. The First Cav Public Affairs stated all this, and that he's maybe a victim. And he was apparently released from the hospital with no details as to why he was in the hospital. HIPAA covers that. You can't say that. And but anyway, let's hope and pray that he's found alive. We don't need another dead one. And I can't remember the girl's name. The girl that was involved in getting rid of the remains of Vanessa Guillen, her lawyer is asked to squash the media and all that, and the judge has denied that so far. I'm sure they're going to keep going for that, but I don't know what more they could say about her that hadn't already been said. Possible rain Saturday. Well, it's already after that. It did rain overnight. Yes, thunderstorm woke me up, but I'm glad we needed the rain. Okay, we've already talked about the COVID. Okay, here we go. While we're on the kind of weather, hang on, I got to try to bring this up and show y'all. Hopefully I can do it on this little phone. I don't want to open my tablet right now. But we've got something that could happen for the first time ever. For the first time ever. And that is 2 hurricanes possible to hit the United States within 24 hours, and both of them in the Gulf of Mexico. One of them is supposed to hit around New Orleans, and one of them is supposed to hit somewhere it looked like between Houston and Corpus Christi. Let me get this up here. This just in. A man that was attempting to walk around the world drowned today. I'm sorry for that. Anyway, let's bring up this map because it's going to show the track of these storms. We'll bring it down like this. And now the track has changed. And it looks like these storms are going to, oh boy, it's totally different than yesterday. It looks like they're going to intersect each other several times, with one only remaining a tropical storm and the other one being a hurricane. Let's go a little smaller. There we go. Y'all can probably see that. Maybe. I hope. I don't know if it's going to show up or not because everything's glaring, but you got these storms that are going to come in to the Texas coast. Looks like they're going to cross over each other. Maybe I'll hold it back a little bit. And that would be unprecedented. Now it looks like this yesterday, as a matter of fact, early this morning when the storms come in about 3:30, the track of the southern storm here looked like it was going to go right between Houston and Corpus Christi, come right over us and give us some much needed rain. Now it looks like it's going to go to the north of us. In other words, they don't know what it's going to do, but it's not supposed to hit till like Tuesday. But we need to keep our eye on that. Anyone coming down to the Texas coast, Louisiana coast, and Gulf of Mexico and all that, got 2 storms that could both possibly turn into hurricanes. But let's see on this tropical storm. Let's see if it shows. It's showing that a 60-mile-an-hour wind, so that's only 14 miles an hour under being a hurricane. And then 65. Yeah, it's close to a hurricane. So these are going to be storms, and probably, as with most of these, there's going to be more of a rainmaker than anything, with the tornadoes that come with it. So everybody in those areas need to keep an eye on this and be very careful. Be very, very careful. Okay, for Central Texas, here we go with the forecast. Today, high of 95. Okay, Sunday, 75 to 98. Monday, 75 to 98. Tuesday, 73 to 95, 20% chance of rain. Monday, 75 to 95, 20% chance of rain. Wednesday. Thursday, 76 to 97. Friday, 75 to 97. Typical August weather. Okay. Now then, here we go. Another stupid move. Theaters in Central Texas, Waco, Killeen, Harker Heights, Belton, open yesterday. 50% capacity. They're going to be showing a couple of new movies. I didn't catch them. And they're going to also be showing old throwback movies like Back to the Future, Jaws, and all that. And it's going to be $5 for adults, $3 for kids. Go there and catch COVID. That's all I can say. Go there and catch and spread COVID. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Kiss my ass. Okay. In sports. Y'all know I'm a big Baylor fan. Baylor has one of the best recruiting classes in the nation. Have a brand new coach. Their last coach they had got hired by, I think, Jacksonville. It was in the pros, so they got a new coach who was the defensive coordinator for the national champion LSU Tigers. His name is Dave Aranda. And Baylor's always had a high-power offense, but their defense has been a little bit – I'm liking this. When they have a good defense to go with that offense, and now they're having some of the best recruiting classes, look for Baylor to be in the top of the ratings, the national ratings, for a while. Maybe not this year, but you wait and watch. The Baylor Bears are going to be beating your favorite team, unless it's Baylor. Okay. Some of y'all may know, and some of y'all don't know, that Dallas Cowboys signed Andy Dalton as backup quarterback. Be the best backup quarterback I can remember seeing them have. Great move. Great move. And he says he's looking forward to backing up Dak Prescott. Just hope they have someone to throw the ball to. All right. Well. You know something? That's going to just about cover the news, at least for the week. First part of the week, we had some kind of shooting in Austin where I believe 3 police officers were shot. I heard a little bit about it on the world news that night. The local news had nothing about it. So I really haven't heard the follow-up on it as to what's happened with that or what it was. So I guess I probably shouldn't even have mentioned it. Okay. While we in this, it's gone too long anyway. I hope y'all can see this and read it. You can pause your computer so you can write this down. This is beefy broccoli. I'm reading it backwards. Broccoli and cheddar burritos made with Knorr's beef and broccoli rice. I'm going to tell you something. These are delicious. Very, very delicious. So, y'all, here's the recipe. And you can pause it and write it down. And also, well, I guess that's going to do it for this episode of the Barbecue Trucker and Kiss My Ass News. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope you're doing what you're supposed to do to help stop the spread of this pandemic. And if we stick together and do things right, we'll all get through it and we'll come out all right. So, until next time. This is a Barbecue Trucker saying, God bless America. God bless y'all. Live life. Be happy. But be smart. And we'll see you on the next edition of the Barbecue Trucker.